Hi everyone, it's me, Alna from twinsmommy.com, and I'm here today to help you gain some blog post ideas. I'm just having my coffee right now. All right, so today is the last day of school for my twins before summer rolls around and stuff. So I thought today I'm going to do my last Facebook Live. I was supposed to do it earlier in the week, but I couldn't do it earlier in the week because we had field trips and family picnics and my dishwasher broke. So I spent hours and hours washing dishes. So I've been super, super busy. And then all of a sudden, my car air conditioning broke. And so, like, all these things are broken. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy hectic week for me. So I'm just waiting for next week. Hey, Jennifer. Glad you're here. So I wanted to talk about, hopefully, if I can get my brain cells working here, because I'm just sort of in this like overwhelming mode right now. How to gain some blog post ideas. I couldn't get that out earlier. Blog post ideas in minutes, so that you can just have a content schedule in place over the summer, and you can work on that. You can churn that content out if you can over the summer. Every week, multiple times a week, every month, whatever you can handle. I find for me in the summer, I can get at least 2 hours in the day to focus on an outline and blog post writing. And then at night when my twins go to bed, I can finish that blog post, create the pins, and then publish it the next day. That seems to work for me. And within that 2 hours, I can write about 1,500 to 2,000 words. So depending on your style, if you have a hard time pumping out content that fast, try practice makes perfect. You just keep on practicing. I've been doing this for almost 5 years, so I've gotten better over the years. And practice like typing tests so that you can actually type faster without making a lot of mistakes really helps. So I like to condition myself. I like to do that every month. Take just the quick free practice typing test so that I can have my skill, on a good tier kind of thing. Hey, Tiffany, summertime has been tough. Yeah. Yeah. So my hair is getting like real frizzy now because of the whole like heat. This past week has been really hot. So I'm just getting there. And plus I'm also doing intermittent fasting. So it's almost 11 and I usually have my first like meal, my coffee of the day at 10. So I actually pushed it back an hour, which I'm kind of happy about that, but we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Usually that's when I, not cheat, but I do let my guards down at the end of the day. So, I actually, both me and my husband seem to do this intermittent fasting mostly during the day because we do work on our businesses. He's in the other room right now working online and I'm here doing my live. And so I know he hasn't eaten anything and he probably won't until probably noon for him. So, and that's normal for him actually. And so I'm just sort of getting on that schedule myself and I'm enjoying it. I like intermittent fasting. I eat less, so I'm not like using a lot of dishes because now I have to wash them by hand. And it's giving me a lot of energy. I'm not waking up sluggish or anything like that. I actually am okay waking up and I have energy. So I'm happy about that. Anyways, this is not a live about that. This is a live about blog post ideas. So, what are some of the ways that you gain content ideas? I have a few of my personal ways that I like to use. And one of the first things that I like to do actually is listen to podcasts. I actually gain a lot of topic ideas just from listening to podcasts and also other Facebook Lives. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, you started keto a few months back. Yes, and lost 50 pounds. Oh, yeah, you better do it. And my chronic illness has faded. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a little bit into keto as well. I don't eat bread anymore. I don't eat bread or pasta. No sweets. So I don't have a sugar addiction anymore. So I only drink water. I've been drinking water for years and no pop or juice or anything like that. So my only vice is probably like potatoes and rice and things like that. So I do consume dairy. So like my keto is maybe more Atkins and a little bit of keto, a little bit of like healthy eating. I don't know, like rice and potatoes are fine for me. I don't eat a lot of them. But I do, yeah, I try to eat the keto lifestyle, sort of that lifestyle. So that's awesome. I'm not trying to lose like a ton of weight. I mean, it doesn't look like I have a lot of weight, but I'm an extra 15 pounds, and I really need to, for my health, since for me, the more weight I gain, the more propensity I have for pre-diabetes, just because of my ethnicity, my heritage and all that. I do need to keep like a low body weight. And so I've noticed that, yeah, I'm just putting on the pounds just because, I work from home, I sit, I don't really do much exercise. So I know I can really handle this with eating. So, and I'm going to try and do more exercise, of course, over the summer, swimming and walking, those two things. All right, everyone. So yeah, as I was saying, one of the first things that I like to do is listen to podcasts or other Facebook Lives to get ideas. One of the ones that I really like, let me see if I can find it. Yes. Do You Even Blog? I can show you right now. Now, Do You Even Blog has a podcast, as you can see right here. And so I've been listening to a lot of his podcasts from different people. And just doing this, it helps me not only get some education like behind me, because doing blogging education is important to know about the best SEO practices, the best blogging practices, any new tools that I'm not aware of, things like that. And I also love learning about more copywriting principles, any kind of writing hacks. So I look at podcasts like these. And I listen to them. And within that conversation, I might pick out a certain thing. For example, I think I was listening to one just about blog tactics. And one of them was doing like a blog audit. So I wrote an entire blog post about a blog audit and the way I would audit my blog. So I would find the idea from someone else, but then I would tailor it to my experiences. And that's how you're not copying someone else, and you shouldn't copy someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like if there was a podcast about, exactly about a blog audit, I wouldn't make a post about that. And there might be a podcast in Pete's podcast library about that, but I haven't come across it. So I feel confident that, my post is not similar to whatever he has on his podcast. And so you can gain some insights doing that way. The Pro Blogger podcast is also very, I don't listen to it very often, but there are some really good ones. So Pro Blogger, Darren's site has a podcast right here. So podcast, great topics on this one. And then is it Blogging with a Smile? Is that one? No, I don't. There's another blog with a podcast that I listen to. It's not Blogging with a Smile. There's another one. It's with a woman. And I think she has twins too. I didn't realize it. If you know, blogging, it's a cute name too. I can't think of it. I'm sorry. But it's not Blogging with a Smile. I'll put in this one. So go ahead and check that out. I personally don't listen to, I don't gain ideas from like mompreneur type of podcasts, like working mom podcasts, things like that, because that's more of the mindset. That's more of the emotional aspect of it. That's more of the balancing. And since my twins mommy doesn't really focus much on that, although it does in some parts, I like to focus on the more blogging and things that can help me be a better entrepreneur, Okay. So I see blog posts. Podcasts are a great way to gain some ideas. Another tool that you can use is Answer the Public. And I'm sure, I don't know if you guys know about Answer the Public, but it's a fun little platform where you can put in a question or a keyword or something, and you can get ideas of what people are actually searching for online. So if I put, like I did one for breastfeeding, so you can get questions this way. So it will give you a sort of like a visual wheel, but I actually like to look at it in a different way. So it has generated 197 questions. So if I go to the data here, this helps me a little bit better. So I can look at all the how-to content and write posts about, how breastfeeding affects your body and have a post about that. I can even, I think the how is good. Where can be good for like affiliate marketing, where to buy certain things. So, buying the best breastfeeding cover and then listing that as a topic, where to buy them. And then the what. What are good topics for your blog, especially if you have courses that dive into the how-to and the step-by-step process? You want to have a lot of what types of posts on your blog that answers the question and gets them interested in the how. And then you can present your course or product that way, that this answers the how, but I have a lot of the what and the information stuff on my blog. Yes. Answer the Public is also great. Yeah, Jennifer, for long tail keywords. These are the actual things that people search on Google, right? So you can add these into your post for sure. So I like to look at the data this way. It's just easier than that wheel for some reason. Although it looks pretty, but I like to do it. And you can also filter it differently too, as well. Like the related stuff, you can look at related things and then use that as more inspiration. So like breastfeeding support, maybe you can round out the best breastfeeding Facebook groups and La Leche leagues and things like that in a blog post, right? Oh, my coffee is getting cold now. Hey, everyone. All right. So I like using Answer the Public when I'm stuck with content ideas. So like for Smart Mom Ideas, I do a lot of pregnancy related things. So I will pump in breastfeeding and pregnancy in Answer the Public just to get the ball rolling. And then I'll start using other tools to fine tune my, my blog post idea. And so we have podcast, Answer the Public. And another thing is I don't look at it occasionally, but it has helped me looking at trends in Google. So trends in Google can help you with finding if something is popular right now, or if you want to just check and see. So for example, I might type in poke bowls. I think these were more popular in the beginning of the year, but now I want to see, are they still popular over the summer? So I will look either in the past 12 months, or I can filter that to even like the past year, 5 years. So like the past, let's do the 90 days. All right, so it's wonky right now. But if I look in the past 12 months, it looks like it is taking a little bit of an uptick up here. So, over the summer, if I have a health site, I can round up the best poke bowls and get some recipes and things like that and link that on my blog and get some ideas. So for me, this is a fun little tool. It gives you related topics so that, again, you can add that to your blog post or even gain some more ideas. And then these are the queries. These are what people are searching for on Google. So bulk pull recipe. You want to have that in your title, right? And then adding these. So, trends really gives you a little bit of a snapshot of certain ideas that you can start adding to your blog or your content schedule for sure. So I like using trends occasionally when there's a certain topic or certain idea, and I want to know if it's still relevant. Should I still blog about it? And so you can use Google Trends for that. Sorry, let me just finish my coffee. Just guzzling right now. Okay. So Google Trends. And then the last thing I like to use are SEO tools. So there are a lot of free SEO tools, but Ubersuggest is one that gives me a little bit more information, gives me just a bit of a snapshot of what I want to see with certain long tail keywords or keywords in general. So if I wanted to do something like breastfeeding twins, for example. Okay, so I'm going to search United States. And then it's going to give me indicators of this is a good keyword to use, if it's difficult. And then it'll give me the top posts that are already ranking for this term. And I think one of the newest features is backlinks to see, this is looking at your competitors. So this has nothing to do with keyword optimization, more of your blog. All right, so it looks like it gets pretty good search volume. It's saying it's easy to rank for, that it's not difficult. So that's good to know if I wanted to write about breastfeeding twins. And then I can go pick this keyword, and then I can see some other related keywords here. So, make sure in my blog post, I'm going to talk about the breastfeeding pillow for twins. What's the best one that I used? Breastfeeding twin tips. That could be a good subheading right there. A lot of these, you can make your own subheading, again, as a way to put those SEOs in place so Google knows what you're writing about and can start ranking for the broad term breastfeeding twins, right? And here you can see who is already ranking for that. So, Medela is a huge and What to Expect. These are big sites, right? And it's going to be, with the recent Google update, it's hard to, for parenting and health to rank. You really need that whole medical person that shows that credibility. And that goes all into that trust factor and authority that I do talk about in Ready Set Blog for Traffic, and how to gain that so that Google knows you're an authority in your niche. But I mean, it's worth writing about. I mean, Smart Mom Ideas does have keywords that rank, right? So it's possible, right? So as long as you're not writing medical things, so it's more of like, my personal story about breastfeeding twins and some tips for moms to help you through that. What supplies do you need? What's your schedule? How do you keep track of who is on what boob and what twin and and all that stuff, right? So it's something that is an important topic that is relevant to your blog, then you should write about it. That's what I say, right? You just go for it, because you never know, it could explode on Pinterest. Google gets those signals and it'll slowly start ranking. And that's what it has done over with Twins Mommy. When I wrote my post, it did really well on Pinterest, and over a year, it started slowly ranking in Google. And so now those posts are ranking in Google, right? That's sort of the long version. And I'm fine with that. I like writing for my audience. I like helping my audience above all. And Google will reward me generously over time if it gets those signals from my audience, right? So it just all goes and boils down to the copy that you have for your audience, and that's helpful. And so that's how I look at my blog strategy. All right, so those are the main ways. Sorry, I'm moving everything around. Oh, my hair is so frizzy today. I swear the weather here is hot and it's getting humid. So yeah, fun times. Okay, everyone. So I think those are my best. You're going to get hundreds and hundreds of ideas. And then if you need any more help, actually, let me just show you. I have on Twins Mommy, I have 129 SEO topic ideas. And so this can totally help you in varying niches, mostly like parenting, mom blog type of niches, mommy niches. So, and I used a paid SEO tool to get these keywords. Okay. So, parenting keywords, parent topics, parenting topic idea, baby topics, organizing topics, pregnancy topics. Those are the ones I have here. And I gave you topics that have low searches, because I want brand new bloggers to rank in Google. And in order to do that, you need to pick the low hanging fruit. And once you do that, once you rank for one of these low hanging fruit keywords, well, yeah, Google will start ranking you for the relevant keywords. And so you might over time rank for, the top tier of this, which is whatever it is. It could be like organize your phone, could be, 3,000 searches a month, right? And then eventually your post will rank for organize your phone because it already ranks for how to organize your phone kind of thing, right? So you can work at it that way. So I will drop this blog post in the comments. And so take a look at it if those are your niches. And so you can gain some topic ideas that way. All right, everyone. I hope that was helpful. If you need more help, check out Ready Set Blog for Traffic. It's a perfect time in the summer to do your blogging education and prime your blog ready for September. The last quarter is one of the best quarters for bloggers to make money. Most bloggers make the most money in the last quarter right there. So, this is the perfect time to prime your blog for that time. All right, everyone. Enjoy your day. Bye.